Hey guys, this is Steven from Legit Tech Tutorials and the Legit PC, the Legit Mobile. So just concluded my series with Construct 3. If you guys are checking out that series, go ahead and watch the end of that. So main focus is going to be this guy. I need to catch up. I think I'm 2 to 3 videos behind. I'll check in on that. We're going to do one today and maybe a couple tomorrow. Maybe catch up tomorrow, and then I have a whole bunch of other videos I also have to catch up with tomorrow as well. So we've getting close to getting where we need to be with this one, with this game here. We basically have a couple more things to do. So one is we need to do the craftables. So we need to do the trees. So we need to do the trees, we need to do the metal gate, we need to do so basically what I see is that in the last video that we were doing the metal gate that needs to be crafted, and we need it to be a craftable instead of a regular gate, because otherwise the zombies will bounce into it. That's not what we wanted to do. And also give damage to their main gate, which is also not what we want to do. So we did that before. We made it craftable. So if you remember, we go back over here. So same basic gate here. We have, not that. So it's called GateCraft. Let's go ahead and open this up. Now while that's opening, you'll notice that this is actually in the wrong spot, because at least in front of the weapons with an A too, right? WEAPON, I think. You can see here it's in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be behind the character. So the character is in foreground. And this one needs to be middle ground. So that's the first easy fix. There we go. That's done. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so GateCraft. All right, so let's check. So basically, GateCraft, Metal Spear Craftable, easy. Then if I hit W, Metal Spear Craftable equals 1. Now, we need to come up with a time. Obviously, this would be involved in the balancing later on. We need to figure out a time that the character has to stay there to fully craft the spear. So it's not going to be something instantaneous. They're not just going to press a button and the spear is instantly crafted. We're going to have to sit there for a while. So it says closing or opening gate, so So this is the metal spear, very similar to the fire axe. So this is where we're going to control the weapon. But this is not necessarily the gate itself. That's going to be in the game controller. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to open up the door slightly for my cat. So this is going to be a metal spear craft direct. Okay, so now basically I'm going to need a timer. Let's say 3 seconds. So basically, I'm probably just going to do a getter from the character controller to make sure he's still inside of the gate. So here I'm just going to say timer metal. Craft metal timer. Gonna have to be static eventually, and is less than craft metal time. Basically what I'm thinking is that you have to hold W, because you could hold W, A, and D at the same time. On the mobile, you'll have to hold interact. That'll keep you from swinging, because you have to use, now let you put your other hand over there. But once you let your hand go, it'll reset. Do I want to reset or do I want to remember? So basically what I'm thinking is you have to hold the W button or the craft button. And then basically once here, basically whenever, if I want to let it reset, every time they let go of the W, yeah, every time he goes out, should I do it where every time he goes out? No, I think it's fair that if, you know, that he's basically counting down the timer, but then we're gonna have a thing with a thing on the HUD where it says the timer for the metal countdown. So I do like that because basically what your character does is he crafts it, and if he runs out of time and stops holding W, he just puts the spear down basically. Do I have the character's position? I do not. Okay, so where are we gonna put this? Basically, it's just organization stuff. We need to tell it where we're gonna put this. Make the metal spear, basically. Yeah, we'll have in the bottom like okay, so here okay. We're gonna add, I think it's 2. Because basically what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys be public, you know, basically this is going to be probably add inventory. So that guy could be static. And then we're going to have an inventory which is non-static. Actually, we don't need it to handle the health here. We'll handle the health inside each individual one. So this is just going to handle whether it's present or not. And then this is going to allow the character to switch weapons, right? Basically create and destroy the different weapons, and then each of these are going to handle weapon characteristics. Right? Basically. Add word spear, subtract wood spear. So here, I'm going to want to add I don't know if I call it in here though. Can I call it from a private? Pretty sure I can. No, can't even call it. Huh. So alright. Then we need another button. I mean, this is thinking ahead, but you get the idea. So this is going to have a couple options basically here, depending on what weapons we have. I'd say like E, or what I could do is I could have, then you need two different buttons. No, it's okay if I do two different buttons. There's two different guns. So basically have one here, tiny little buttons. Or up here, they need three because you gotta switch back to fire axe. We'll make it easy on ourselves right now. Just one key, E. If metal spear is present, then switch to that one. Okay. Basically switch to but now you have the issue. Now you have the issue of how you switch back to fire axe, and what if these are both present at the same time? Or we could simply do this and just switch through it. So it would be like fire axe is 0, wood spear is 1, metal spear is 2, let's just say. Switching weapons. So this is just going to cycle through. That's what we're going to have here. Oops, I misspelled it. Current weapon equals 0. Now we have a couple options though. So if current weapon equals 0, if wood spear present equals 1, then current weapon equals 1. Then here, change to wood spear. Current weapon. If not, okay. Oops. Okay. So if metal spear, so current weapon equals 1, metal spear equals 2, then change to metal spear. Change to fire axe. And this is just gonna change to fire axe basically. Because you're always gonna have fire axe. Right? Cool. All right. Okay. So there we go. So obviously next video we're going to have to check all this to make sure all this works. But it looks like it should. And I'm pretty excited to test it. We have all the implementation here. It looks like we have to check to see if the logic is correct. And then go from there. It does look like everything's going to work though. So then we have to do the gate and all that stuff, and then we have to do the tree, and then obviously we're going to need to extend the yard a little bit just for testing, make sure all that works. And then we have to do a metal spear, wood spear implementation as far as damage and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. We will continue on. Not much longer now until we get into balance, but I probably won't cover balance. I'll probably cover 1 or 2 videos of balancing, or 1 video balancing, and then I'll get to balancing it, and then we will possibly end the series there. What I'd like to do is I'd like to do a leaderboard. So we'll probably suspend the series after that for balancing. Or we'll do the leaderboard first and then do the balancing, and then that's it. So that's kind of how the series is going. So I'm thinking after I do these other 2 videos, probably maybe 2 or 3 more videos or so. And then we'll see this guy on the Android Play Store, and you guys can play it after working on it for many, many years, but obviously full-time, not that many hours. And obviously we'll do a big conclusion just like I did on Construct 3 for this game at the end of the series. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to get caught up with the videos I need to do. And hopefully not long now to have this game up by the end of the year. So thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.